Hey, you cool cats and kittens. No, I'm just fucking with you. What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan. Welcome back to Character Spotlight. I know I have not done one of these in a long ass time. You know how long it's been? Good, because I have no idea. Today, I want to talk about the one, the only, the Shawn Spencer from Psych. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Great show. Genius show. One of the funniest shows I think I've ever seen. And it's not even really a comedy. It's a procedural show. It's so damn funny. It's about this guy, Shawn Spencer, and his best friend Burton Guster, who open a psychic detective agency to help Santa Barbara PD solve crimes. The only thing is, Shawn Spencer is not a real psychic. He's a fake psychic. Which just, the premise alone, genius. I first discovered the show because I used to watch Monk, and during the last, I think it was the last couple seasons of Monk, right before Psych started, they started doing these commercials where Shawn Spencer would mess with Monk, like getting hot Cheetos everywhere, doing all this stuff. It was so damn funny. He stole the commercials, and you're just like, you knew you had to watch this show when it came out. The show was Psych, obviously. It came out in 2006. Steve Franks is the guy who created it. And right off the bat, they show us that this dude, Shawn Spencer, he's smart. Probably smarter than most of the people he interacts with, but he doesn't like to be seen as smart, so he plays dumb. But you always get the sense that he knows more than just about everybody else around him, but everybody underestimates him. And he's hyper observant, which you see in flashbacks, because flashbacks is a big part of the show. And so we see young Shawn and older Shawn, that his dad wanted him to be a cop because his dad was a cop. So he would train him to be observant, to look for little details, to see how people are lying, to take in your environment and all that. And so Shawn will be doing things. He'll see something on the news, solve a crime just by watching the newscast, and then call it in. And he gets arrested and by Lassiter, and he ends up having to figure out a way to get out of it because they don't believe that he's just that observant. So he says he's psychic. They still don't believe him, but he ends up solving the case for them, and he gets out of it. And he decides, this is what I want to do. Because this dude, his whole life, is just bounced from job to job to job to job. And this is the first time in his life he's really found something that he enjoys. And part of it is because it's always different. It's a different case. It's a different murder. It's a different setup. It's not monotonous. The dude is too smart to just sit there and do the same thing day in and day out. He needs variety in his life, and that's what being a detective gives him. It gives him the variety. It gives his life purpose that he's never had before. He gets a fucked up relationship with his dad. He blames him for chasing his mom away. He has a strained relationship with his mom because she left, but he loves her dearly. The only times you ever see Shawn be serious is when people he loves are in danger. The rest of the time, he's a goofball. But you love him for it. Like, the way that James Rhodes plays him, the dude from A Million Little Things, which is another great show, plays him, he's just so charming and charismatic. You can't help but fall in love with him the second you see him on screen. And he is one of the greatest bromances in all time on television. Even better than JD and Turk, which, by the way, they're doing a podcast now, rewatching Scrubs. Genius. If you haven't watched the first episode, you should check it out. But Shawn Spencer it's a fun character. And in this time when the whole world is doom and gloom, he's someone who you can watch endlessly and never get bored. So there's a bunch of seasons, a movie, a second movie coming out. Do yourself a favor and dive into the world of Shawn Spencer. You won't regret it. But till next time, I'm Jonathan. Give us legends.